That spark you feel when you meet someone new, that sudden electric jolt of instant chemistry, it's not destiny. And statistically speaking, it's probably not even love. What you are actually feeling is your amygdala recognizing a familiar threat. You don't have a type, you have a pattern. And that pattern is a trauma response masquerading as biology. If you find yourself dating the same emotionally unavailable, chaotic, or critical person over and over, stop blaming bad luck. This is what evolutionary psychology calls repetition compulsion. To understand why we choose pain, we have to look at the hardware, specifically the primitive parts of your brain that haven't updated in 50,000 years. Your brain's primary job isn't to make you happy. It isn't to find you a soulmate. It is designed for one thing only: survival. And to the primitive brain, survival equals familiarity. Here's the glitch. Your brain categorizes safe not as healthy, but as known. If your childhood environment was chaotic, critical, or distant, then chaos, criticism, and distance don't feel like danger to your nervous system. They feel like home. This is why stable, kind people often feel boring to you. There's no adrenaline spike. Your brain interprets the lack of anxiety not as safety, but as a lack of chemistry. But when you meet someone who replicates the emotional conditions of your past, your amygdala lights up like a Christmas tree. High anxiety, high alert, hyperfocus. You call it passion. Science calls it activated attachment system. It's your body preparing for a fight. We chase this feeling because our subconscious has a hidden agenda, the healing fantasy. Your subconscious thinks, if I can make this familiar person love me, I can fix the pain of the past. It's a rescue mission that is destined to fail. So, how do we break the code? First, you need to recognize that the chemistry you feel is often just an addiction to uncertainty. It's called intermittent reinforcement. It is the most powerful addictive force known to behavioral psychology. In the lab, if you give a rat food every time it presses a lever, it presses it only when hungry. If you give food randomly, the rat presses the lever until it collapses. The text they didn't send, the mixed signals, the ghosting, that is the random reward schedule. You aren't hooked on the person, you are hooked on the dopamine spike that comes from the relief of them finally paying attention to you. Now compare that to a secure, healthy partner. Consistency, reliability, safety. To your trauma-wired brain, this consistency registers as boredom, or worse, repulsion. This is why you get the ick with nice people. Your nervous system is waiting for the shoe to drop, and when it doesn't, you feel uneasy. So how do we rewire this? How do we convince your brain that safe is actually sexy? Step 1, the somatic pause. You have to stop thinking and start feeling the physical sensation. When you feel that spark, ask yourself, do I feel expanded and warm, or do I feel constricted, anxious, and desperate? Neuroscience suggests an emotion only lasts 90 seconds chemically. Anything longer is you recycling the story. Wait out the chemical spike. Don't act on the urgency. Urgency is almost always a trauma response. Step 2, recalibrate your definition of boring. Healthy love isn't a roller coaster. It's a calm body of water. It feels like peace, and peace, at first, feels like nothing. You have to endure the detox period where you crave the chaos. Secure attachment is built brick by brick. It is the slow burn, not the explosion. You must intellectually choose the green flags, even when your body doesn't give you the signal. You have to become the source of your own safety, so you stop outsourcing it to dangerous people. When you heal the trauma, the type disappears. Suddenly, the people you used to overlook, the reliable ones, the consistent ones, start to look different. You realize that boring was just your trauma trying to sabotage peace. Trauma love is a sparkler, intense, blinding, and short-lived. Healthy love is a hearth. It requires fuel, maintenance, and it keeps you warm all night. This transition isn't automatic. It is a manual override of your instincts. You are physically building new neural pathways. It will feel awkward. It will feel wrong. You will miss the highs. You will mourn the adrenaline. But here is the truth. We choose unavailable people because we are unavailable. Chasing someone who can't catch you is safe. Letting someone actually catch you, that is terrifying. Real chemistry is co-regulation. It's when two nervous systems calm each other down. You stop looking for a storm and you start looking for an anchor. Your list changes. Mysterious becomes a warning sign. Responsive becomes the new sexy. Ask yourself, does interacting with this person charge my battery or drain it? This kind of love doesn't happen overnight. It grows roots before it grows branches. The confusion clears, the anxiety lifts, and for the first time, you aren't looking for a missing piece, you are looking for a partner. Biology is not destiny. Your past explains your patterns, but it does not dictate your future. You can recalibrate your compass. You can teach your heart a new way to beat. Your type was a trauma response. Your future is a choice. If you want to dive deeper into the neuroscience of attraction, I've linked my guide below. Don't forget to subscribe for more dark psychology. Stay lucid.